Good morning, folks. Back out here on the old Green Lake. Gonna try plopping up some smallmouth or whatever else will bite it, largemouth, whatever. In the meantime, I'll try to catch bluegill or whatever bites. You know me. I just like to have some fun and catch some fish. I've seen some surface activity a little bit already, so I don't know if that's bass hitting surface or what, but I'm hoping I can get a bite or two. I'll throw around a crankbait if I have to, or a drop shot. Try to find some smallmouth. Oh Jesus, I think I just broke off my line. I did, I broke off my ultralight line. I hooked it with my back cast and way to start the day. I don't have to hang it down too far, I suppose. That was going to be my backup for, I seen some bluegill or something hanging out down there, but now I got no backup because I just snapped her off and sank the jig head and gulped down to the bottom. Oh well. I'm currently in 6 feet of water. Whoa, my goodness, something monstrous just hit the surface over here. And this is where I've been seeing the fish, so that's where I'm going right now to throw a cast, because that was a big fish. Looked like a big smallmouth or something to that, something like that. We'll see. It's a nice fish. I saw it come completely out of the water. Look, there's bait right. There's two bait out, and the school of bait fish took off right here in front of me, so definitely in the right area. Oh yeah, it's a school of baby bluegill. Holy jeepers, look at them all. Wow, that's a school of bluegill. Wow, they're still going. I don't know if you guys can see them down there, probably not, but there's some decent sized bluegill in there too. Might have to come back through here and try to catch those. Oh man, yeah, there's some nice bluegill. Oh boy, there's some big bluegill over here. But there was something big over here smashing the surface. Oh boy, there's bluegill everywhere. I'm assuming that's probably what them bass were eating with the bluegill, but we'll see. Geez, look at them all. Yeah, I'm going to tie on a new jig head real quick here. And, yeah, gotta catch some of these giant bluegill. I don't think they're giant, but there's some decent sized ones in there. I don't want to get too close to where that bass hit the surface over here. So it was in these weeds somewhere, I think, right over in here. After our fishing yesterday on cedar heads, I threw the plopper on the way back a little bit and caught a couple bass. Had a couple other blow ups that I didn't get hooked up on. I had one bass hooked on for about 3 seconds and he came off, but I did catch two, one small one and one decent one, probably a 14 incher or something. So that's why I had the idea this morning of trying to come out here to catch some smallies on the plopper. Puppy dog back there napping already. I got the Milwaukee fan on her today so she can stay a little cooler. And that fish was right around here when it hit the surface, so. I wonder why it wouldn't plop and quite right. It had a little hunk of weed on it. Yeah, I was getting those surface bites yesterday on the plopper. Oh, early afternoon, midday, 2 o'clock, 2:30, something like that. Alright, where'd that fish go? I know he's over here somewhere. Today I got the old Cast King Kestrel Elite BFS. I love this reel. I got 10-pound braid on it. I usually use this thing a lot for casting for walleye with some small crankbaits, but I turned it into a plopper rod for now. But there are some big bluegill around me. Oh, that's a little bass. I want to find that big bass that came out of the water a few minutes ago. That would be spectacular. I'm sitting in 17 and a half, 18 feet of water, but 10 feet that way, it's 12 feet of water, 8 feet of water, 2 feet of water, something that's not very deep. That's probably about 5 feet where the weeds are at, but that's only about 10 yards away, so it's not. These lakes drop off so fast. Well, summon a gun, wonder where that fish went. I see him hit the surface again, but he was right over here somewhere when he crashed the surface. Oh, we're in 22 feet of water. Moved a couple of feet and it dropped 3 feet. You hear the squirrel? I see somebody over at the boat ramp. Just got a growl at him. Water temp 68 degrees. There's fish below me down here. At least it looks like there's fish below me, perhaps. Every once in a while when you cast this thing, it hooks itself, so you just gotta give it a couple little low taps and jerks on the line, and usually straightens it right out. I had it one time where the back hook caught a hold of the plopper blade, but other than that, it's been pretty good. Oh, there's one. Oh, it's a decent. So he's like a decent fish. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Here we go. Oh, he just came off, I think. No, we're using some weeds or something down there, but oh no, he's gonna be on. Is he on? Oh, he's still on. Yeah. I think he got me in some weeds though. I have to pull him out. Oh man, that's a big smallmouth. Oh, I think that's a big largemouth. Yeah, buddy. double hooked him. He's kind of hooked. No, it's a, yeah, I don't know. It's got a weird face. Ah, yes. That's a nice fish. That's a nice fish. Let me get him unhooked here. Definitely gonna put this guy on the scale. Or the scale, yeah. There we go, folks. Look at that baddie. Gonna let him dangle in the water a little bit here. Grab my phone. Find it. I can't tell if I got him in the thing or not. Trying not to keep him out of the water too long, but see, I don't know if this thing's taking pictures or not. Yeah, okay. Let me put him back in the net for a second. He's bleeding a little bit. Just from his side, but and there she goes. That was fantastic, man. I don't know if that was the fish that was hitting over here on the surface, but I would probably think maybe so. It's a pretty big fish. Oh, yes! Fist pump, fist pump. Did you see that one, Boober? Oh, good girl. Wow, that was awesome. All right, while I'm sitting here, Might as well tie on a new jig head on the Ultralight. Ouch! It's whacked me on the shin bone. That ain't the one I wanted. I need to get some more real small jig heads. I'm about out. Especially the ones that have the smaller thread on it. I did some with dental floss, but they're just it's so thick it's difficult to get the gulps on them, the small gulps. Ooh. This one's still got the full lid on it, but that's okay. Go easy, girl. Excuse me. She's always had a problem when she drinks, that if she drinks too much too fast, she'll throw it up. Alright, get in there. I'd have to up my glasses to a 2.5. Okay. I'm a polymer knot person, so I don't screw around with most other knots, but I tie my line on my spools with a unit knot, though. Single unit knot. And a couple magic twists. Alright. Grab my snip snappers. Toss that down there. Put that back there. Put this over here. Put my sunglasses back on so I can see what I'm doing. Because it's bright out here. Oh, poppers. I guess I can throw a gulp on there. I just have to reel it up and hook it so it doesn't I don't catch it with the plopper. I think my big jar gulp minnow was leaking some juice over here. There's a big old bottle of plopper juice on the bottom of the kayak. Okay. Come here, a little jig head. See, this one's got the full lead on it here. Normally I cut that off and then thread some fly tying thread or something on there. Now we're in 36 feet of water. That was fun. That was a nice fish. It's bright out here too. That was, it's 11 o'clock in the morning already. AM time. So, whew, that gulp stinks. Nasty. That was fun. Let's get back a little closer, see if we can do that one more time. If not, we'll swing back and try to catch some of them. The blue hammers, blue giles. He was in them tall. Oh, there's another one. Oh, he's come off. I mean, I barely got a chance to reel on that one. He was on it. Not as big, he's a smaller one, but I'd have taken him. Come on. Go back over there again. I think we got a hunk of grass on there. Yep. 2 hunks, one on each hook. I don't know if he got the hook or not, if he felt steel in his jaw. I'm sure he probably did. I set the hook pretty good on him, but he was like, nope, and spit it. That was the first cast since I caught that big one, so that was awesome. They're up in these taller weeds up on the edge of the shallows, it seems like, so. This is, of course, this is a rod I built. It's a CRB. It's their color series. I think this is a medium light, but these rods are like extra stiff, so they're probably more like a medium fast or extra fast almost. It's a pretty stout rod, 6'6". I'll work this grass edge and see if I can catch a few more. That was definitely fun. The second bite was pretty rowdy. Pretty rowdy. Big sand point that comes out right here, that comes out and goes down around this way towards the art camp and art school, I guess is what it is, not a camp. So then the weeds are just growing up tall on the edge of it, and that seems to be where they're sitting in, is them tall weeds on the edge, because both of them fish hit right next to one of them weeds is sticking up on the surface. So I'm assuming there's probably more than just 2 fish in there. But we shall see. I might have to go back the other direction to stay in them type of weeds. I think they dry up over this down towards the south here a little bit, southwest. Come on, get on the surface. You let that line get in the water, it pulls down the front of that plopper and it just doesn't work right. It wants the torpedo. So I try to let it hit the surface or let it hit the water and just float up for half a second or second, and then I'll start reeling before that line starts sinking into the water, then starts to pull it down, and kind of a pain in the butt. But that's the way it goes. That's fishing. Sometimes you gotta give it a little pop and get it rolling. Yeah, I'm thinking we might wind up going back the other direction, because I think these weeds, these taller sections of weeds, are thinning out pretty fast over here at this end of it. I think they go die off or just don't grow in this part like they are over here. I'm gonna wind up going back up towards the north, and which is fine. I'll stick to these weeds if that's where the fish are gonna be. I'm not sure if they're eating them baby bluegills or what they're eating, but I'm sure there's bait fish all through them weeds. We'll continue down a little bit farther, but probably not much. I think I'll concentrate up around this point for a little bit. There's a little log right there sitting on the bottom, I can see. Well, there's some tally reeds here, but it's not as thick here as it is on this point. But let's go down a little farther just to see. We'll cast this shallow edge here, this weed edge, and see if anything's lurking or cruising. This was in the spring. This was full of smallmouth. I know it's no longer spring, but the smallmouth are still in this lake, and they still gotta eat. So I don't know where they're gonna be. Deeper, not sure. But I'm just trying to catch some fish. I'll catch any bass right now. I catch anything. I don't care. Pike, bass. See, now it's duck walking. There it goes. Yeah, see the weeds thin out quite a bit through here. We're gonna turn around and let's go down this way a little bit. couple bass boats out here ripping around today too, so one's right in front of me there, quarter mile away, eighth mile away. The other one just took off over that way. Oh, there's some good weeds out here. Let me swim around out here. Maybe there's something in here. These ones come up pretty high, almost to the surface. Not as much weeds on the bottom as there is over behind me there where I caught that first one and had that first bite, but we'll go down to this next patch of weeds down here. And if the weeds don't look like we want them to, then we'll go back the other way where we came from. And on the way through, we can throw out some of them bluegill. Oh, here's some good weed cover, like I was looking for. Still not quite as thick as back there, but pretty thick on towards the bottom though. There's some baby bass, 2, 3, 4 inches, 4 inches. Stupid Plopper. I think some of it's that top water clip I got on there. It gets kind of bound up in the eye of the bait, and sometimes you gotta tweak it loose. But I like them because they're fast on and off with baits, the lures, and change them pretty quick. No split rings needed. Just hook it right to the eye of the bait and away you go. Alright, I think we're gonna spin around. Look how fast it drops off. 14, 16 foot. 21 foot. 23 foot. It definitely drops rather fast. Which is par for the course for glacial lakes, I guess. Dinky bass, dinky bass. They're cool looking. There's a school of fish below me down here. I don't know if them are dinky bass or what, but something on the graph marking right down below me. Could be a bunch of them little bluegill. Can't quite see that far, but puppy dog's unconscious. Being a good girl. Oh, there's a lot of fish down here. Probably bait fish, small bluegills. Alright, let's get back up here to where the weeds we want to fish are more likely to be. I got my ice rod again today. This the cheap old rod that I was using yesterday. I should put more, put even more shade on the puppy dog. Oh yeah, there's a ton of them little bluegill right down here. Minnows. Marking them on the screen a little bit there. A little bass. Make a couple casts with this so it dries out. Ton of fish down below. It must be a bunch of them little babies. Maybe bluegill or bass or something. There's the screen is just on fire with them. No bites though. Hey puppy, you see you're awake. Oh, there's something. Little bass? Oh yeah. Oh wait, that might. Is that a crappie? I think I might. No, it's a rock bass. I was like, boy, I never caught a crappie out here. There's got to be crappie out here. All the lakes above it have crappie in them, so you would assume that they'd be in here too. Oh yeah, that's a decent rock bass. Not bad. A little chunky guy. Thick rock bass. Hey, thick. Thick one, Ellie Belly. Go Pico train. Oh, had a bite. Right up on the edge of those weeds a little bit here, so that's where I got that rock bass. I'm up in those weeds. You can just see the weeds down there. 17 feet of water, and you can pretty much just about see the bottom here. It's kind of got an algae bloom, a little bit of green in the water today, more than normal. Most of the lakes up here are usually crystal clear. See some dinkers down there playing around with it, but oh yeah, the baby blue hammers. Oh, I got a little dinker on, I think. I can see a little bluegill down there. Bluegill, little bass. Little bluegill. Some more little bass. I need a big bass on this thing, or a big bluegill. little bigger bluegill down there, but he didn't want to commit. It sounds like somebody is ripping across the lake over there, and there is. Just a ripping. Burning up that $3.30 a gallon gas. At least that's what it is at the pump anyway. I don't know what he paid or what kind of gas he's burning, but he's spending some money. Oh, now you're really spending money. Jet boat, looks like. "13 feet, and I can see bottom pretty well." Probably part of the problem throwing this gulp is the water is so clear. You can look at it forever and say, "Oh, that does look quite real." If I threw a worm on there, though, it'd probably all change. Here comes Johnny Jet Boat. I think it's actually a bass boat with a jet drive. Oh yeah, he's got the tater up now. Yeah, buddy, get her. Nice, that's sick. Love it. Look at that rooster tail out of that thing. That was pretty gnarly. That's a bass boat. It's got bass pedestal seats on it and everything. That's cool. Very cool. It's my kind of bass boat there. I don't think he's fishing for much though, going 55, 60 mile an hour. There's a little bite. What do you do? Lose something out of the boat or something floating out there? And he's trolling towards it. Yeah, there's something floating out there in the middle of the lake. I don't know what it is. That's just a bird. We have to go back to the Plopper here in a minute. Not getting much for bites from the bluegill. We're not back to the spot where we saw a ton of them though, so this is where we caught them bass. Ooh, my back hurting already for some reason. This thing's usually pretty comfy, but got a screwed up back. It's kind of hard to stay comfy sometimes. Make a cast over here to the left a little bit. And then we'll start throwing the plopper some more. I don't see any more surface activity, but doesn't mean they won't hit the surface if you're throwing a bait past them. Oh yeah, he's picking up something he dropped in the water out there. It's a bass boat with a V8 jet drive. That's insane. Oh, I had a bite. He stole my gulp. He did. He stole my gulp, Ellie. Ow. Oh, I think that was a weed. Oh, there's something like at the surface right there. And I'm off a little bit, but oh, something smacked it almost instantly. And again, I think that's just a little bluegill, but something bigger definitely hit the surface over there. Oh, that was a bass. That was a little bass. Look at all the bluegill down here. And the little bass. Little bass that's there had it in his mouth once, but the little bluegill get to it faster than he can get to it. Got a little bluegill. Ooh, not no more. It's a bigger bluegill down there. Let go. Man, they just, I can see the whole bait's in their mouth, but they still ain't getting hooked. The bigger one just doesn't want to commit to it. Same problem I've been having with the bigger ones. They don't want to commit. The little ones, they had no problem attacking it, but that bigger one down there, he just looks at it and he's like, I don't know about that. Faster than you can shut the hook, they spit it. Finally caught a little guy. Well, stripped the bait off that time. Because I didn't cut the extra lead off it, so it tears them up pretty fast. Alright, one more cast, then we'll go back to the plopper. The bigger ones just don't want to play. Oh, there's something. There's a bigger one. Yeah, that's a nice bluegill. He's down there just a spinning away. Oh yeah, that's a chunky guy. Beautiful, beautiful bluegill. Heavy. Thick boy. Come on. You hear that little squirrel up there barking and chirping to you, Bloober do? I hear him too. Okay, one more cast, then we'll go back to the plopper. I'd definitely like to catch a few more nice bass. I think I might have been a little bit far out for the bluegill bite. no wonder. It hooked its own self in the tail? It did. And I hooked a piece of grass. Okay. Getting bites. Oh, there's something better. Oh boy. Oh, don't get me in the weeds. I think you got me in the weeds. Assuming it's probably a bass, because it took me right into the weeds. Other fish are looking at it, but I just don't know where it goes. Assuming the fish is probably off by now. Yep. Round the rod tip. Here we go. What the frig? What the fuck? Of course, as soon as you get pissed and it throw your rod down, it fixes itself. How about that? Gotta love it. There were some pumpkin seeds just trying to attack my gulp too, so they're following the kayak now, so they don't know where the bait's at. If you're gonna fall off by yourself, you might as well fall into the water, so I ain't gotta dig for you in the kayak. These ones are hitting it so fast and eating it so fast. The other ones wouldn't even take it to hook. Now I can't keep them off the hook. Or the bigger one just made a run at it and again, around the rod tip. I just want one of them bigger pumpkin seeds that are laying out there, hanging out, just waiting. But the little guys get it so fast. Nice little pumpkin seed. It might be a red ear. I don't know. Pretty little fish, though. Very pretty little fish. Ain't much left of that gulp. Oh, this guy's bass boat was right behind me. I mean, like, literally right behind me. Alright, let's go back to the... Oh boy, yeah, there we go, see? And it goes the wrong way. Another big hit on the surface right there. Over a little deeper water too. I hate people got a fish right on top of you. It's a pretty big lake. And this guy's cruising up the shoreline right behind me. Then he'll bust around me to get in front of me. Darn. That was a big fish too. Definitely some surface activity still. There's a service hit way down there too, so they're still going. They're still biting the surface, man. I just need to come over top of one that wants to hit the old plopper. Looks like some big fish biting too, or smashing the surface. bass guy's finally going away from me. Oh, excuse me. Come on, fishies. Assuming there's some weeds out or waves out there that guy's hitting to make his boat porpoise like that. Yeah. 55 years old. Yesterday was my birthday. So now I'm 55. Yesterday was turned 55. So here I am, out here trying to make my YouTube dreams come true. That'd be cool. I wouldn't mind getting some subscribers, make some money off this gig, make a little money off of fishing, doing stuff I love. I always wanted to do something like that. Ever since I was a kid, I always wanted to be like Bill Dance and Roland Martin and those guys and make my own TV show or something. But now I can on YouTube, but we'll see if it ever takes off or not. I think I got 4 subscribers at the moment, so if you're watching, you like the content, please hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, the notification bell if you want to see more of what I'm doing. I guess pretty soon it'll be time to do some getting out in the woods to do some bow hunting. I'm not very good at that either. I don't have very good luck of bow hunting, so but I have fun doing it, and I just enjoy it. It's a beautiful day out here today. We're supposed to get some more topwater bites. Like I said, they're still hitting. I've seen a couple. Well, that's blow up right next to us here, and then there's that one down that way. I'll try slow rolling it. Maybe that'll help get a little more activity on here. I don't know. Maybe I'm rolling it too fast. I think this is 8.2 to 1 or 8.1 to 1 reel or something. I remember. Okay, folks, sorry about that. Got to plug in my power box deal, my battery. Well, not a power box, it's a 2 amp hour Milwaukee battery with the adapter on top with the USB plug, 12-volt output type deal. So that's what I run. I didn't forgot to plug it in and turn it on. So the camera died already. Well, it's been an hour and 20 minutes already, so nice to catch a few more fish. They're definitely in here, up in these weeds. Oh, I just lugged the camera. Sorry about that, folks. Beautiful water. Little bluegill down there. Bunch of little bluegill down there. Next to the big old bass down there, I could put some hooks in. And the thing about this lake is, if you don't have a boat or a kayak, you can get out here off the ramp here on this side of the lake, and this is all pretty shallow. Most of the way out there's a bass. Of course, you don't want to do with that. That's a nasty old gulp. I'm gonna throw one of these big brown things and see if I can catch that bass back there. I doubt it. Probably too far behind me now already to catch him, but ow! I'll put that hook in my finger. bass went, but the bluegill want to eat the big gulp minnow. Piece of grass. Big bluegill. Bass down there, but he don't want nothing to do with this. Not sure if it's the color of this gulp or what, but that bass didn't want nothing to do with it. The bluegill want to bite it though. They just can't get the hook because they're too small. That was a big old bluegill right there. You might have been able to get a hook in them. It might be rock bass, I can't tell. The big ones that were just there looking at me now are gone. Oh, there we go. Like a pumpkin seed, maybe? Yep. Pretty little guy. Ah, man, I just hate this sometimes when the rod eats the line up at the tip all the time. Oh boy, he's a stinker. I meant the guy in that bass boat because fuel, the exhaust out of that thing's pretty potent. I don't know where that bigger bluegill disappeared to now. Little ones are biting at it, but them big ones are gone. There's one. Whoa. What do we got? Rock bass. And a hunk of weed. Yep. Nice rock bass. He gone. I'm gonna have to cut off this lid on here, I think, to allow me to keep the bait on longer. It's crazy how fast you go from fishable water to, well, it's still fishable, but you go from that perfect depth to way too deep in a matter of a few feet. What the heck? Oh well, I don't know what happened here. We're just gonna throw it out there. Screw it. Okay. Let's put this little feller down. Oh my god, look at that thing. I gotta throw this back. Holy cow. It was a giant pumpkin seed. Oh, he bit it. Oh my god, he bit it, but he spit it. Now it's just little ones. Oh, there's the big one again coming back. Come on. Stupid little friggers. Got monsters down there, and all I can get to bite it is this stupid little 3-inch bluegill. Now I'm in the Plopper here. That is wonderful. Oh my God. There were some giant pumpkin seeds over here too. And the wind blew me off, and now I got no idea where they went. Son of a bitch. I hate that. All these little dinkers. Speaking of little dinker, a little micro bass. Then were some jumbo bluegill. Well, pumpkin seeds. Sunfish. They're all sunfish, but pretty sure them ones were big old pumpkin seeds, and now I don't see them. Dang it. Bummer. I don't know if that was a fish or a weed. Big fish is laying right down there, and just threw this thing right in front of him, and he just let it go. There's some big old bluegill down there again. Hmm. I don't know if that's a rock bass that's hanging on right there, but it's pretty big, decent sized fish. And the pumpkin seeds just steer clear of the little gulp. What is that? That looks like a big rock bass. So just keep tossing it this way a little bit. I think I caught a throwing a worm on there. I could have hooked one of them pumpkin seeds. It was a little bass. Didn't hit it, but just okay. Just let the hooky spit it. big bluegill. Sunfish, pumpkin seed, I don't know what it is, but it's big. I mean, it is big. This guy got a rip ass right at us at 100 miles an hour. There's a bass. Of course, the big one's gone again. I don't know where that giant, whatever he is. Dang it. There we go. Oh, that's the bigger one. Haha. Oh boy. Oh man, is he pretty. And big too. And strong. Oh, big old pumpkin seed. Oh boy, is he pretty. Wow, folks. This guy's gorgeous. Look at the size of that pumpkin seed. Oh my word. Look how thick he is. That's the one I was after. Ah, oh, don't take off. Wait. Oh my god, is he thick. 8.5. Beautiful fish, man. Beautiful. Beautiful fish. Wow, he's pretty. He bolted. There was a bigger one down there again, but as soon as I splashed my worm on the water, he took off. I think I'm just gonna take a chance and toss it out there and see what the heck bites it. Nothing. I had this guy double hooked and he unhooked himself. Oh, baby pumpkin seed. Pumpkin seed was sure pretty. Pumpkin seed. I think I'll just pit maneuver this for now. You okay, puppy? Too much water too fast? You okay? Poor girl. But that guy's got the smoke screen going with your shoe bone. Here, I'll put it right there. Oh, good girl. I'll go back to the plopper for a little bit here until I find some more of them big old pumpkin seeds or something to throw right next to the boat. A log sticking up out of the bottom here. Just any fish on there or not, but we're gonna toss this worm over here and find out. Looks like a little beluga whale hanging out of the bottom right here. Oh, there's a big something down there. Come on, damn it! What the hell? Every time I try to get one of these bigger fish, these little ones just fucking tear it up. It makes me mad. Stupid little things. Yeah, you're a stupid little fish. I don't want you. Oh yeah. I think that's a rock bass. You know, there's a bunch of big rock bass hanging on this log. I'm wrapped around my rod tip. What a nice rock bass, folks. All around my rod tip, where I was. Couldn't even reel that fish in. Still can't. Still around the friggin' rod tip. Another one. That might be a big bluegill. Yep, that's a bluegill. That's what I'm talking about. Oh yeah, that's a beauty. Beauty, bro. Nice big bluegill. Oh, he splashed us on the way out. Oh boy, that's a big one. Oh man. Oh, he got me in the weeds. Nope, I got him back out. Get out of them weeds, rock bass. I knew he was gonna do that. Put a marker on that log so we get some ice. Ice this year. Might be able to come try to catch some panfish off this log. There you go, folks. Look at that one. It's a beaut. Almost 10 and a half. Out of here. Alright, let me get another worm. We got water everywhere. We got water on the lens. The lens looks clean. excuse me. And I just hook it through the egg sac once and then another third of the way down or so, just kind of double hooking it like that. Where'd that log go? There it is. Cast up towards it. Oh yeah. Oh, there we go. I don't think it's another big one, but no, a little bluegill. Gotta get him up in here, unhook before he throws my worm off. And of course, we're twisted around the rod tip. Every friggin' cast, every catch a tangle, every tangle a catch. Dink. So I just threaded that worm through the line somehow. No idea how that happened, but it did. Oh, there we go. I got another one. Oh, he got me in the weeds. Oh, here he comes. Oh, that's a big rock bass, too. Damn it. This log is loaded with rock bass. Oh, a nice one. This camera has this gasket thing around the lens that, well, you just look at it wrong and it comes off. I mean, it's a pain in the ass to put back on. So, sorry about the, hold on, I'll be right back. Alright, folks, we're back. Ooh, man, there are bait fish everywhere up here. Oh, just a bunch of baby bluegill, what it looks like. I just pulverized my minnow, or my worm, I should say. I kinda wish I had some minnows. Maybe hammer on them bass a little easier. I did pick up some purple finesse type worms though. Where'd they go? Right here. These guys, these robo worms. 6-inch margarita ball of something or another. I don't know. I don't know. They're called fat straight tails. It's called, and I guess the color's margarita multilater. I'm gonna put them on a drop shot. I see a lot of fish right here, but I don't see a lot of, I see a lot of what's hitting the surface is all these little, looks like baby bass. I don't know where that log should be back over this way. Maybe we can get one more rock bass before we head farther north. Or just catch another plopper fish, but I don't think I'm gonna. Well, you never know. I might just concentrate on doing this. These rock bass are fun. Now that I got a worm, I can catch some bigger pumpkin seeds too. Because them are so pretty. And we're locked, cocked, and ready to rock. And of course, that's the Cast King Royal Legend Pro in the 1000 series with the 2-pound vicious high vis mono, panfish mono. Okay, where'd that log go? You should be able to find it. It should be right out here somewhere. There were some big rockos on there. They were fun to catch. There it is. There's the rocko, or the logo with the rockos. And all the bluegill on top of it, so hopefully it gets down there. But oh man, that was a big pumpkin seed, I think, just come and hammered it. Oh yeah. Oh boy. Yes! Look at that beautiful fish. Oh, is he feisty. I like to do this. No, it's just a big bluegill. Wow. Whew. Beautiful fish. There you go. That was over the rocko log. He came out of nowhere from this direction and just crushed it. Oh, my worm just fell off. And there it goes. Sucker. I looked at it too. It looked like it was hung up pretty good on there. And then it was just gone. Just stinking. The first bluegill that came across just destroyed it. I need to figure out some kind of little trash bag in here or something so I can throw my little clippings and line in it instead of letting them float around the boat and picking them out later. Dirt. I hate the worm dirt. How'd that get over there? It was just hanging just perfectly fine. And then, you know, if you know, you know. Oops, that wasn't where I wanted that to go. A big hole. There's a big old one down there, though. A couple of big ones down there. No, no, no. That ain't what I wanted. That ain't what I... Come over here. This ain't a free circus ride. Where'd them big ones go? Dang it. Very difficult to get these down here. The bigger fish. The little ones are just so much faster. Got another rocko, I think. Nope, just a bluegill. Threw over on the rocko log, but I might have caught all of them off there. There were only a few of them. Well, there's 4 or 5 that were on there or something, but I caught a few. I caught most of them. probably go hiding in the weeds now, pouting. The earwig outdoors. Put a hook in them. There's two fish hanging out down there. There's a bunch of little ones hanging out down on that log, but I think I'm gonna move on a little bit. Oh, what the heck was that? Yeah. Little bluegill. Little dinker. Excuse me. Nothing, a little perch down there, a little bass, or just some kind of minnow. A bunch of bait fish down there at the moment. Little bass. Oh, no, that's a, I don't know if that's a minnow or a smelt. I don't know. Just a big old minnow. There are smelt in this lake, so usually they smell like cucumbers, and that one didn't smell like cucumbers. Oh yeah, just wang dangle it all up. I don't know what that was. Kind of looked like a smelt. Seen them down there and they got my worm. I'd have to look that fish up. I caught a bunch of smelt last year, but when you're catching them by the dozens, you know, it's easy to know what they are. Especially in the wintertime, that's what you're catching in them depths of water. Usually when them fish are at, where you catch them 40 foot or so, 50, some people 50, 60, 70, 80 foot. You can catch them. You can go out in the deeper water, you can catch them during the daytime. But mostly around here, they don't come to the shallower water till right about dark or just before dark. Or why is it going that way? What in the hell is going on? Oh, something stuck to my fingertip. I think it was pulling the line. It was holding on to the line and hooking it, and it was shanking it. Shanking the line. Oh, got some bluegill. Yep. Piece of little bluegill. And he shook my worm. bluegill or pumpkin seed down there. He wanted to bite. And when he no bait on the hook yet, and he wanted to bite. Where did he go? So hard to get it to them big ones. And there's so many little ones that want to attack it. Oh, that's not a bad one. It was half my worm. Lots of bluegill up in here. 6 feet of water. Another bluegill, little guy. Got some guy on a jet boat coming out now. He's Mr. V8 over here in open headers. He's gonna ruin our peaceful day. That's okay. I like some V8 horsepower in open headers though. Bunch of little baby bass down here, some blue hammers. Oh, there it goes, fire in the hole. They're on a little Tuesday morning horsepower. Oh yeah, there we go. Oh, some drag taken out her. That's a big bluegill, it looks like. Oh yeah, that's a nice one. Come on, big guy. Yes, sir. That's what I'm talking about. About 7.5, maybe 8. Price for this. Had a fish on. I just threw the bait in the water. Had a fish on. I don't know if it's still on or not. I don't think so, but oh, another one biting. That one's still on. How does it get around there fucking like 10 times? Excuse the language, folks. Frustration sets in once you keep doing this all day long, and not all day, but you know, whatever. And all you can do is hook your rod tip. That ain't the one I wanted, I don't think. Nope. There's a really big one down there. As long as this guy doesn't chunk my worm. Nice little fish. Oh yeah, I got the better one. I think that's one of the ones I was looking at, maybe. Yeah, I think so. It's a good one. Another one right behind him. That's a bigger one. Not bad. Good fish. The bigger one down there. Kayaks attract a lot of fish, man. I see a kayak coming through the water and fish gotta swim by it for some reason. I don't know why. Sometimes they'll bite real easy, sometimes they don't, but something about a kayak that really attracts the fish to it. See, there's a giant one right out here. Here he comes. I guess smaller one might have got it. I go, ooh, maybe not. This might be the big one. Oh yeah, I think that's the big one I was seeing. The dragon is real. It's so smooth. It's gonna get me around that weight. Maybe not. All right, give me some more. Ooh, he's pulling. That is a nice bluegill. Damn, he's a pretty one. Big too. Got a heifer. Oh boy, look at the size of that. Get him in the sun for you. Wow. About 8.5. We get a quick pick with that guy. Got fish biting my worm. Away he goes. Oh, sorry about the bad view. Oh, they took the rest of my worm, little stinkers. I think there's 50 of these things in this pack. Got a buttload of fish on them. What I've used so far, though, especially today, they've been really attacking. The nice ones too, man. Whew. Some dukers. Seems like there's some bigger ones out deeper, away from the little ones. We're at 2.5 hours already. Holy jeepers. Oh, there's something. Another bluegill, not as big. Decent one though. Oh yeah, that's a pretty one. Nice. Another boat coming out. Oh, it's a nice bass boat or something. Maybe just fogging it for the winter. They got the motor cover off of it, so they might be just fogging it out for the winter. There's a big one down here, but I have like little to no chance of getting him. What the hell? Sure that took that worm, yep. Monster bass. Look at the size of that one. He's so pretty. Ah. Wish I had a fish tank, because I keep a couple of them for the fish tank. Another little bluegill. Ooh. He gone. He left the worm on though. I'm okay with that. I think I might throw that plopper a little bit through this grassy area. Lots of weeds here. Lots of places for a bass to hang out. You want to explode on something on the surface. 8 feet of water and I can see the bottom really easily. You see all the fish down below me? All the bluegills, sunfish, pumpkin seed, sunfish, bluegill, sunfish, little bass. I don't know what that was. Oh, hooked a little hunk of grass. I had a fish on it for a second, but nope. Oh boy. There is a giant pumpkin seed right here. There goes my worm. Son of a gun. Well, I just get tired of these little fish, man. Tired of them. It's a giant pumpkin seed, and of course I can't get to them. He bit it just a bare hook. Pumpkin seed did. Oh, he did. Oh man, there's a couple big pumpkin seeds down there. I think I washed that little red thing down. Lost track of the big pumpkin seeds. Now I don't know where they went. Oh, there's one of them. Comes another one. One of them's got it. Yes. Oh, that's not a big one, but it was one of the biggest ones that were down there. But boy, he's pretty. Pretty little fish. It's a real big one down there, though. Got another little teeny bass. Oh, there he goes. I'm not sure where that giant pumpkin seed went, but is that a baby smallmouth? No, it's a baby largemouth. Look at that. It's so pretty. Mr. What happened to... I just... Oh, the little, yeah, my jig's gone. Those itty bits are in here. I don't know if they'll bite this little... Okay, this little bass bit it. That's the itty bit, I think they call it, itty bit or something like that from Bobby Garland. Just a little teeny guy. It's really hard to get up on that giant hook keeper, but just tossing this around now, see if I can get something to bite. So we keep losing a worm every couple of seconds to them little guys. I ain't seen any fish down here right now. Unless you're up into the dweebs farther. Oh, there was something. Oh, he's still on there. Oh my goodness. Oh, Jesus, it was a 2-inch bass, I think. Here comes the sunfish finally. Just some little ones so far, but I see the itty bit coming. The little ones are attacking it. Whoa, that that little bass came from I don't know where, behind me somewhere, and just smoked that little thing. Stuff's definitely tearing it up, but not quite getting it deep enough into their yapper to get a hook into them. Most of them are just little tiny things. Don't see no big ones. I might have to throw a worm out for that, with cheap suckers. The little ones will attack anything, they just can't get it in their mouth. That's why I figured I'd try this. They still bite at it, but they can't get it. With the big ones, I don't even see them now, so. Let me toss that a little deeper here like this, see what happens. Tossing the worm out there, I'm getting some bigger ones too, so if I toss her a little off the weed edge, I find some bigger ones. Don't appear to be so far. I have to go back to a worm, and we can close out this video on a nice big sunfish. I don't see any sunnies or nothing through here. I'm gonna have to turn around and go back to where we were at and see if we can find some of them sunnies. I see a lot of little fish, but not seeing anything catchable size. Here comes Jet Boat Johnny again. All this fish I've caught today, and I've hardly even left from in front of the boat ramp. It's crazy. Right into a school of surfaced up bait fish of some sort. Some little baby bass and some itty bitty bluegills. Looking for some of them bigger pumpkins again. Pumpkin seeds. or bluegill. We get one more nice one, we can close out this here video. We're going for 2 hours and 45 minutes. I think I'm out of weed. Come on. Oh yeah. That's a jumper. Man. About a 10-pound hunk of weed. I thought it was gonna break me off for a second. Excuse me. Oh, there's a fish. Oh yeah, that's a decent one. What do we got? Rocco? Looks like a Rocco. Yep. It's a Rocco Taco. Alright, folks, there he is. I think that's gonna call us a day here. I hope you enjoyed the video. Like I said before, please hit the like button, subscribe, notification bell if you want to see more. Just doing what I do up here in northern Michigan, trying to catch some fish and have some fun and enjoy that kind of life. Alright everybody, peace out from Green Lake. Have a great